So what do we do when we feel jealous?
So many things.
Yeah.
The first thing to do is really like ask yourself, what is it that I'm actually feeling? Like, am I envious that maybe my partner is going on dates or my partners are going on dates and I'm just sort of sitting around?
In that case,
Yeah.
fucking organize some dates. Go out with a friend to a nice restaurant.
Not always so easy.
Yep,
I
true,
often find, and this is maybe like a little hetero focused, but I have noticed this in a lot of hetero relationships where it's a lot easier for the woman to find dates, harder for the man. And I would like to think that since I first started being open, that has changed in 12 years, because way back when it was really hard for my husband, and there's nothing wrong with him. He's great. He's fantastic. He's attractive. But it was very much of the, oh, you're married? You want to fuck someone else? I'm in it. And like, but for him to come to a woman and be like, yes, my wife is fine with it. She'd be like, okay, sure.
That's weird.
Yeah. But that was 2006. So maybe nowadays it's a little bit different. But envy is absolutely one of them. So ask yourself, like, what am I not doing that other people are doing? And is there a way that I can be doing it?
Yeah. Like some people just in general have, like my best friend has a phobia of like missing out on like the party, you know what I mean? If she leaves early from the party, she's like, she just can't. She just.
I used to be that person.
Yeah,
I'd be
tears
like,
her
I
apart.
have to stay until the very end. It's
Yeah.
5 a.m. Oh
I
God,
can't
why
miss
isn't everyone
anything.
leaving?
Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
I'm so tired.
Yeah.
But I'm not leaving.
But I can't.
Maybe you're sad.
Yeah.
Maybe you're just like, I'm really sad because I wanted to be the person that was going out with Charles today, and
And I'm not.
it's Susan instead.
That bitch.
Yeah. But that's okay. Maybe Charles and I can go out on Tuesday. Like that's fine. And then all those other hosts of things, like, am I insecure? Maybe I'm feeling insecure. I used to get insecure. Confession time. When I would see the people that my husband would go out with, and I would see their fashion sense, and it would often come down to like sunglasses and accessories, and I would see these things, and I'm like, "Fuck, I want
got it all.
that. Why can't I have something like that? Fuck you for going out with that."
Like,
What?
It's about sunglasses. What?
And like he would ask me, and we'd have these sort of back and forth battles, and like we'd get right down to what the thing was that was bothering me, and I'm like, it's
What was
because
it?
her sunglasses are nicer than mine, and he's like,
He's
that's
like, that is
stupid.
insane.
Like, you're right. I hope you have fun. I think it's so important to confess the times when we have been absolute assholes.
Oh my God.
About this stuff,
Oh
because
my
it's
God.
not anything that people are really talking about.
Yeah, for sure. The one I can think of that I fucked up on really early was like, one way we had kind of tiptoed into the waters of non-monogamy. Like we were kind of having threesomes. And then for a while we kind of did that, like had partners, like you're saying, like it was okay as long as we were all in the room. And then it was kind of our first foray into, okay, well, maybe you can try dating women. Like me, I can try dating just women. We'll start that way. And then met a lovely lady and had a couple dates with her. And then they were veterans in the poly community. So right away they were like, let's have Matt meet us both, like her and her male partner, to see we're not intimidating and da-da-da-da-da.
I think I know who that is. Because I know some veterans that I know, yeah.
And I was like, okay, my partner's, my nesting partner fiance is a comedian, and he teaches like classes, like improv classes.
Yeah.
So they're like, we're going to go to Matt's improv class. And I told Matt that. He was like, no,
No.
how could you think? And I was like, oh, I was just like under their spell of like, yeah, that's a great idea. But like Matt, like, it's so funny to know what I know about, me and Matt and our non-monogamy. Now it's like, Matt has no interest in meeting anyone, never. Like, it's a very rare circumstance where he'll want to actually meet the person for any reason, come across them in any way.
Yeah.
Like, for the most part, he's very comfortable with keeping it separate. And for the most part, I'm kind of there as well. Like, but at that time it was like, yeah, let's have that. And I think that was like one of the first times he ever taught. Like
oh no.
And I was like, this is a great idea.
We're just gonna sit here and stare at you.
Like, oh God. Like, so dumb in retrospect. Like,
it's important though to actually, that what you just mentioned about keeping things separate.
yeah.
So because I've been in these long-term relationships now, and now they obviously know each other because they sleep down the hall from one another. I was thinking recently that I sort of wanted to date again, and part of that was because I'd been missing kink in my life. My boyfriend and I have really, we really sort of got into kink, and I was really into kink before him. But chronic pain and then living with my husband, it's sort of like it's harder to get hit in the face when you always have a headache. It's also harder to get hit in the face or in other places when your husband's just down the hall.
Yeah, it's a noisy thing that happens.
Not so simple.
Kind of need the setup, the proper setup.
So I was thinking about dating other people, which got me sort of down this rabbit hole of what was it before when I used to date people, and I realized that so many of my relationships with others were separate. It wasn't with people that we knew.
Yeah.
It wasn't even with a acquaintance. It was with someone that I met on my own that I could keep super separate. And I love looking at these communities now where people are just like
all together,
all intertwined and they hooked up and then they hooked up and it's totally fine and they're all friends because I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. And I'm still friends with lots of people that I've hooked up with and that I've dated. And, they've come together now. But during those relationship times, they were so separate for me.
Yeah. Which I think that's a thing that we've settled into.
Yeah.
Is like.
There's something nice about it, having that for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that is their time, like that it's going to influence me and I am a part of it in that I'm like related to you both and whatever else. But like generally that is your private thing. Yeah. And I don't need to know. Like we used to force a lot of things.
Yes.
Like friendships with the metamors.
Yes.
And disclosing
that's a pitfall.
Everything.
Yeah. Disclosing is actually something that comes up a lot. Like it's
like,
okay to not want to know.
Yeah. We're at the point where, and it's not like, don't
ask, don't tell.
Don't ask, don't tell. It's not at that, but I don't need. It doesn't serve me.
Did you have fun?
To know, yeah. Did you have a good date?
Are things okay?
Fantastic, great to hear it.
Is there
beyond
anything
that,
I can offer you?
Yeah, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like beyond
let's make
that,
some chicken. The end.
Yeah. Let's have dinner now. Yeah. I don't need to know. It doesn't serve me to know every detail of everything you are doing because that is your private sex life with another person.
Yeah. But if you find two people who happen to
who are into that,
let me tell you all about it. Great.
Yeah, and I mean we have our moments because it can kind of be a sex.
It
started off as a sexy thing where we would dirty talk each other about other people.
That was actually how my first, my whole open relationship started because it was very much all about sex in the beginning. Yeah. So like he'd go out and have sex and I'd go out and have sex and we were like, oh my God, we're probably both fucking at the same time. And then we'd come home and fuck each other. And, oh, wouldn't it be hot? Yeah. And then we started dating people and basically all of the like sexiness went out the window. We're like, oh, let's have more conversation.
Let's talk about our feelings more. Let's get to the root of what oh my God. Okay, I feel like we're getting there.
Can I tell you a really terrible joke?
Yes, please do.
So I don't have one favorite food because I'm nom-nom-ogamous. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Did you make that up?
I did.
I love it. Kudos to Sam Fraser.
I hate jokes like that.
Okay, let's wrap up. I know we didn't touch on a lot of
There's so
things.
many
There's
things.
so much. I honestly would love to have you back.
Sure.
If you would like to come back.
Yeah.
Would you like to tell people tell them about your Playground Conference, perhaps?
Yeah.
If you want to talk about your book, if you want to talk social media stuff or events or things you have coming up.
So you can. What is coming up? So coming up will probably actually be my next episode or edition of Tell Me Something Good, which is going to be happening in July at the Glad Day. As to when, I don't know yet because we haven't yet booked it. So just stay tuned.
Yeah. So just tune into your social media.
It'll be on Facebook either under it'll be under Tell Me Something Good. In terms of Playground is hopefully coming back in February. I did take a 2.5-year hiatus when I did the most recent one in February, and it was really successful. So I was like, oh shit, now I have to do this again.
Yeah.
I'm not certain if it's going to happen again, just because we're already into June and
it's getting late in the year already.
Yeah, and I'm focusing on a few other sort of career things right now. But it doesn't mean that if it disappears that it'll be gone forever. So Playground Conf, which is where you can find me on Facebook or Twitter for that. But if you want to hear all of my ramblings about anything, it's just at Samantha Fraser on Twitter. That's
That's where it's at.
That's where everything is.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
The things I need to tell you about. If you're in Toronto and want to see the Bedpost stage show, the stage variety show runs at the third Friday of every month at 8 at the Social Capital Theatre and the last Tuesday of every month at 9 at the Super Wonder Gallery. If you are listening to us on iTunes or another podcasting app, it would be oh so helpful to me to rate and review, as well as if you're watching us on YouTube. That would be a lovely thing for you to do for us to subscribe and comment and share and all that good stuff. I'm mostly on Instagram. I Instagram a lot of sexy, fun things pretty much daily at the Bedpost Sex Show. If you want to go on to Facebook, we're Bedpost Erotica on Facebook. If you have any questions, suggestions, flirts, nudes, you can email me at thebedpostsexshow@gmail.com. I want to give a huge shout out to, if you're listening to our audio podcast, you'll hear original music by Stephanie Copeland, who is a good friend of mine, who came to my bachelorette party and got crazy at Oasis. Looking at you, Stephanie. You can find her music at stephcopelandmusic.com. A huge thank you to the folks at Eggplant Media. They're bringing you all our new fantastic content. Thank you to the folks at the Pacific Junction Hotel, which our studio is located at. And last but not leastly, I want to talk about Sonar Network, which is my podcasting network. Go check out the other podcasts in the network. They're hilarious, fantastic, and I absolutely love and adore the people that run it for us. And a big thank you, lastly, but not leastly, Samantha Fraser.
Hi, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, it was fun.
I feel like we could talk forever.
Yeah.
And I would like to do that with you.
Yeah, let's do that sometime.
Endlessly.
Yeah.
And lastly, thank you for watching and listening wherever you're doing that. We hope to see you back next week because we do this super often. So stay tuned and thank you and bye.